gonna show you 5 ways to stop on roller skates, starting with the easiest options and working our way up to more advanced techniques. Before trying any stop, remember to practice on a flat surface, bend your knees, and remember you need to have a little momentum to practice how to stop, because if you're standing still, you're not practicing how to stop. Stop 1, walk on grass. I know this is not really like a stop, but even before we learn how to stop, if you are in a situation like, I don't know what to do, and if you see a good amount of grass, that's what you're gonna do. So if you're losing control, simply roll and start like walking on the grass. It's easy and honestly it's fun. Sometimes I just like to walk in the grass. Now the second one, Plow Stop. One of the easiest ways to stop. Actually, beginners normally start right here. Plow Stop is really similar to doing the bubbles. When you are learning how to roller skate, they tell you to practice how to do bubbles forward and backward. It helps you to also feel your edges, inner edges of the skate, outer edges. Can you return? Can you do back? Yeah. Yeah, that's basically bubbles.
Yeah. It's bubbles without the reset.
On a Plow Stop, you reduce your speed by bringing your toes together in the shape of a pizza. You're gonna need to apply pressure on your inside edges, and the more pressure you apply, the more you slow down. Some common mistakes for this one is letting your feet come together. You're not supposed to touch. You can fall. Trying to force too aggressively. Take your time. You can put a pressure, but it doesn't need to be super fast. Is one of the easiest? Yes. Is the most effective? No. The most effective, I'm gonna talk about it soon. But to do the most effective one, be more skill and balance. Another thing is, when I say this stop is not so effective, it's because you're not gonna try this when you're going downhill, for example. Doing like this, you will most likely lose control, not stop. Quick note before I keep going with the next stops. There is also one stop called the toe drag. There's different opinions about it, but I'm gonna show here and my friend's gonna tell you her opinion about it.
Do you want me to do the toe stop drag one?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna tell you one thing, I never really did that. I don't really like it. Someone told me right in the beginning that it's not like one of the safest ways to learn how to stop. They say, oh, maybe don't learn this so you don't get addicted to do that. But Kate learned, she's just fine. Wee! Good, yeah. I just feel like this stop maybe is not great to do if you were going really fast. But if you're a beginner, you're not gonna go super fast too.
Well, because when I was a beginner, like that was one that I could do at a higher speed. Because if I was to try to T-stop at a high speed as a beginner, I would immediately fall over. You can't really plow stop at a high speed.
Oh no, you cannot.
And if you're a beginner, you don't really know how to transition when you're at a high speed either. So honestly, it is like, for me at least, that was like if I was on the boardwalk and I was gonna run into someone, I would just put that down, and that would help me a lot. But
yeah. What I used to do when I was a beginner, pray. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I would just wait to lose the speed, and then I would do the plows, stop, or I would walk on the grass. Try to manage in some way.
it's hard as a beginner.
Yeah, it's hard to be a beginner. 3. Cheese stop, my favorite one. To do the cheese stop, you need to glide with one foot, bringing the other skate behind you, forming a T shape. Allow the wheels of the back skate to lightly drag across the ground, and then you gradually increase the pressure until you come to a stop. This one is important for you to practice first. How to balancing one foot. The foot you are gliding on is the one that's gonna have most of your weight. This foot that you are using to brake, you can remove that foot from the floor and you should be fine. Most of your weight is here. And then this one is scoping to stop. Don't forget to bend your knees, even if it's like lightly. In ice skating, when we do the T-stop, they tell us to kind of have our hips a little bit forward.
Yeah,
And I think I started doing that on roller skating too.
it helps.
Yeah, it helps. You just do like a with our hips a little bit. Some people stop with the inner wheels. Can you show me like that is inner wheels here? Woo! And outer wheels that way. Some people stop with the inner wheels, but I feel like it's not as stable, right?
No.
Makes your feet shakes like, you know. So I do with the outer wheels, just like you are scooping a nice green. Don't give up on trying to stop. To stop is so good. It's so effective. You can use it even like going downhill to slow you down a little bit, and then you keep going. Slow you down a little bit, keep going. That's how I used to do when I was not really confident going downhill. Sometimes I would slow me down a little bit. I learned how to do to stop peer pressure, really. Went outside with friends. I've asked if the place we were going was beginner friendly. They're like, yeah, it was mostly like downhill. Not super downhill, but you know when you are learning how to skate and everything feels like downhill, every little thing. Yeah. Well, I was outside and I had to learn so I could survive. And my friend told me, guess what? You wanna learn how to stop today? And she was right. Since that day, she stopped amazing. Number 4, turn around and T-stop. I'm gonna say this one is a really good one too. If you already know how to turn around, this might be easier than doing the T-stop. Kate's gonna show us because I have no toe stops.
I put one in just for you.
She put one in just for us. Yeah, because I don't really use toe stops. Let's do it. You need to start skating forward and then you transition so you are skating backwards. Once you are stable skating backwards, you use your toe stop to come to a controlled stop. This one may seem scary when you talk about because you're like, you need to be skating backwards. You need to use your toe stop on the floor while going backwards. But honestly, once you learn how to turn around and how to move backwards, this is easy. To be honest with you, I didn't do much of the turn around and use your toe stop because some skaters wear toe stop, some skaters don't wear toe stop. I really want to be a skater who didn't need to wear a toe stop. So if you are very used to do one type of stop and you're like, oh yes, I have my toe stop here, I have my toe stop here, you're gonna rely to this toe stop. And if when you remove the toe stop, it can take you some time to be like, oh, I don't have my toe stops here. And until you get used to that, you're gonna be falling a lot of accidents. So in the beginning, I didn't really learn how to use my toe stops. I just removed it. And it's one thing that I need to talk about. You first need to know how to stop with no toe stop so you can remove this toe stop off your skates. So then it's safe, you know? I learned how to do my T-stop. So I was doing the T-stop and I was doing the Plow Stop. I was able to remove my toe stop. Why people remove toe stop? People always ask me, why would you remove your brake? Because it really depends on your skating style. Using your toe stop or not doesn't say anything about how good you are as a skater. Because artistic skaters, for example, they need a toe stop for some movements that they do. So they wear toe stops. I like jam skating. And a lot of the movements we do, we have our toes almost touching the floor. So if we have the toe stop on, the toe stop makes us fall or make our movements not so beautiful. You know? That's it. A lot of people ask me that, so I thought about answering already. And this next one is an advanced set of the previous one. Do I know how to do that? Probably I can do if I try. Do I want? No. I'm just kidding. But I'm gonna put some footage of Kate doing that because it's pretty cool. For this one, you're gonna turn around and use both toe stop. Yes. Use both feet. Cool, right? There are so many ways to stop that you would be like, you think you're just gonna learn this and that's it? No, I've been watching skaters doing amazing stops that I wanna learn. So I'm thinking about to do that, making like a vlog where my friend maybe and I try a couple of stops, advanced stops. That would be fun, right? We would be successful in one video, in one attempt. Probably no. That's all about practicing. And that's what I want to tell you guys. Don't give up quick. This is practice. Final thoughts start with the first and the second stop. Toe drag if you need it. Some people are afraid about the toe drag, like I told you, afraid that type of stop can give you a injury on your ankles. I didn't try. But the best stop is the one that you can perform safely and consistently. Don't forget, this is a series. So subscribe to see previous videos and the ones that are to come, and also all our adventures. See you in the comments and see you next. Subscribe. Bye. Love you, amigos.